Well, welcome back to Soda City Live. How much better do we feel when our personal space is clean? Plus, checking off items on your to-do list can provide a sense of accomplishment and mark a fresh start to the season. Well, joining us today with ways to keep our minds and spaces free of clutter while promoting mental health awareness is owner of Rise and Shine Cleaning Agency, Ms. Rosalind Burrison. So glad to have you join us on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Listen, before we came back from break, Greg and I were joking that, there's people that they'll pre-clean before the cleaning person comes. Yes. And I was saying it's because you don't want to feel judged.
No. We're definitely not judging. As you guys said, it's something that helps us just move through the house faster, but we're going to get in there and take care of all the spaces that you need to. So it's definitely no judgment passed at all. So,
and even though we're talking about mental health awareness and just how decluttering can just be a relief for you,
yes,
and trying to pre-clean before the cleaning person gets there, it also is really great to have companies like you when people are feeling unmotivated.
Yes.
I believe it is like a sign of depression when you get swamped and everything, and it just keeps piling up and piling up because you don't get a chance to get to it. But you have people like you with amazing companies that kind of come and takes the laundry load off, take a load
yes,
off of you, take the laundry load and everything. So tell us how you got into the cleaning business.
Well, I started at the age of 18 actually cleaning. I went to school for social work, so that's why the mental health piece is important for me. So I've been a social worker for over 20 years. So for the last 5 years, I've been doing a residential and commercial cleaning business. And some of the things that I run into a lot is a lot of families is just overloaded with stuff. They're taking care of families, they're going to work. So for us to come in, it just provides us knowing that we're coming in to help them relieve some of that load that they have. So it takes them, help them get checklists in order if they need to, things that may be backed up as well. So those are some of the things that we come in and do. So, but I love going into the family's homes, seeing their faces after we've made almost sometimes a transformation into their space. Now they can breathe, now they can have a sigh of relief. So it's something great to participate in on a daily basis.
And with a background in social work, I think, there's a lot of what we call sandwich generations where you have the children that are taking care of their
yes,
smaller kids in their household, and then having older parents that are living alone that need extra help. And absolutely, that's also a great way, to not have that person feel so stretched and torn in different directions, to have someone in and help to clean for them. But I want to get into a little bit of the specifics of what you clean. Like, are we doing windows or just organization? What specifically, or is it just really depend on the client?
It depends on the client. We're going to go from top to bottom, literally. So if you have specific things in your house that need organizing, I do that as well. A lot of times I get lots of closets in the kitchens because those are the main areas that you're in on a daily basis. But we're going from top to bottom. So we're doing baseboards, ceiling fans, anything that you possibly can think of, we're going to help clean it for you.
And are you doing whole spaces or like maybe just one room, or does it again depend on that client?
It depends on the client. A lot of clients have rooms that they don't necessarily want clean. They may be their storage place that they have. So they're like, okay, I have a 5-bedroom house, but I only want 3 bedrooms clean and the 2 bathrooms. And of course, the main areas, the dining room, the living room, and the kitchen. So those are things. So we base all of the plans based on what that specific family wants.
Now, you provided us with a few tips for those persons that might be feeling unmotivated. So even if they don't reach out to you or different businesses or businesses like your business, there are some ways that we can kind of help to get them motivated. Let's take a look at some of the ones we have on the screen there. We have ways to get organized when you're unmotivated, break tasks into smaller tasks, befriend your timer. I'm very curious to know what you mean by befriend your timer.
A lot of times we have what I see that, especially with mental health, and they might be dealing with mental health issues, they want to clean the whole entire house. And it took them 2 or 3 months to actually get to that state. So you're not going to be able to get your house clean in a day unless you like you have someone like me who come in and can get it done in a quick manner, because that's something I do every day. But set a timer, 15 to 30 minutes. I'm going to clean out my junk drawer. I'm going to clean out my laundry room. You know, set a timer, and that way you can stay a lot more motivated instead of saying, okay, I'm gonna tackle the whole entire house, and then now you're unmotivated because you've only gotten a corner in the room.
You've overwhelmed yourself. Let's take a look at the full screens again, a couple more, and then we're going to wrap up here. But there was also like creating these systems. So I want to talk about involve others, creating system, and then try a helpful cleaning method. Let's talk about creating a simple system, and then tell our viewers how they can get in touch with you.
Sure. Creating a simple system. That's when you come home in the in the evening time, where do you hang your keys? Have something by the door where you can put your keys at. Have a charging station. Where do you grab your phone? So things, just kind of thinking about your routine throughout the day and in the evening as well, especially if you have kids. I have kids, so just making sure that you have systems that work for you, that's going to make your life a little more easier. So those keys, those chargers, getting at night times a basket in the corner that all the toys can go to in when you have the end of the day routine that you're having. So just thinking about those things as they go along as well.
Awesome. Well, Rosalind, thank you so much for joining us today. How can folks get in touch with you?
We are on social media at Rise and Shine Cleaning Agency. If they want to give us a call, they can also call us to, we can go in and do free estimates as well, and walk through the home just to let them know, so we can customize a plan just to them as well.
Awesome.